Okay, welcome. Chris here with this trades. Got 9 trades looking at the week ahead. 9 trades for the week ahead. At the moment, we are looking at SPY, the market, S&P 500, SPY, breaking all-time highs here at this level right here, breaking above on Friday, the all-time highs. I do trade SPY as a day trade, options trading vehicle. So just to look at SPY here, just to start off before we get into the stocks I'm looking at in particular, looking to see where we open obviously on Monday. If we open above the close and above this high, this line here, this level, which is all-time highs, be looking to see it retrace back into all-time highs and bounce and move up higher. If we open on Monday below this level, we gap down a little, I'd be looking to see it pop up and move down and continue down. We are up at highs, so the chances of us moving up any higher, I would say, anybody's guess. You would think we might turn back around, but we broke right through it. So really, this could go either way, as it is always with the market. Never really know where we're going to go. But if it does open, like a flat open or anywhere up into this all-time high level, this wick from Friday, I've been looking to see it move back down into this level here, probably risking off of right here, about a point, risking off of previous day's high. Breaks below that, it's probably going to just keep on going down. Then I'd be looking to go short on the head bump up into this level and a roll back down over. So let's take a look at the tickers that I'm looking at for the week ahead. In fact, I said there's 9, and there are indeed 9 that I'm looking at here. Fact is, truth be told, from my scan and my level of work, there's actually quite a bit more, about double, 17 or 18 that are actually in play. But I'm just going to go through the 9 that I have here because it's too many to go through. So first on the list is GDX, gold. GDX. Let's get the proper ticker up. Vantech Gold. So here we are on Friday, coming down into a natural level of support down here. Looking to see it maybe take a bounce here. Looking at the risk coming down into this level here, about 3%. That looks real good. Probably give it a little bit more down into about this level here. See if we can take the move back up into here, up into highs. Probably looking to take profits at about 4 or 5%. Up into the greedy target here, about 8%. So GDX looking real good. Traded this earlier back down here where it found some support, bounced, moved straight up. As you can see, this line here is where I took some profits off. Back in the past, you can see a lot of trades, taking profit, buys, taking profit, take profit. Down here is probably some level of support that I had, or at least a level of entry, an average entry price that I was marking off at some point. So GDX looking real good, like A+ setup really. Next on the list here, CF Industries Holding. Now this one's really interesting. It's come straight down into this natural level of support, and it bounced on Friday a little. It ended with a nice green candle, stochastic, super down low, looking like a little crossover here. This is telling me that this wants to move up. Yes, indeed. The risk profile here, there's not much room here. We're right at where we want to be. It should just bounce. If it doesn't move quickly, then it's probably not going to get what I want, or it's probably not going to give me what I want. But assuming it bounces from here and just moves straight up the way this chart would indicate that it should, I'd be looking to take profits up into these levels here. In the past, you can see some highs here and here, a lot of volume here. Greedy target would be up into here, about 8%. And of course, if it wants to move up into all-time highs, then they're 15% or so. So looking real good. I'd probably be taking buys down to this blue level here. Probably where would be interested in taking ads. Beyond that, I probably wouldn't be interested and probably just want to get out. All right, so next on the list is APA. APA Corporation found some support down here. Stochastic right off the level here, the super low level, bouncing, moving. Did kind of come up into these moving averages and reject it. We'll see where it opens on Monday, but definitely looking real interesting here. I'd like to see this thing move up, continue in the direction that it's moving. The risk is a little wide, about 6 or so percent. Probably want to give it down to about here where this gap is. You can see this small gap from a few weeks back. Give it down into this range. So a little bit wide on the risk, but it looks pretty good. If we can move up into highs, up into here, we're probably looking to take profits here and here, 10, 15%. That's pretty good. We definitely like that. Next on the list, WRB, Berkeley Corporation, WR Berkeley, found some support and bounce. It's a red candle, but that is technically a green in that it opened down here and moved up. It's red only because it closed below the previous day's candle right there. So a little bit more on the up, on the move up, it would have been a green candle. So looking for a continuation perhaps on this one. See where we open on Monday. Risk super good, super tight, 3% or so down into this level here. And looking for profits again, about 3%, up into here, 4%, and perhaps even up into this high here, this wick where it wicked a few weeks back. Strange occurrence, but super shot straight up and came back down. So that's why we take profits when it moves up fast like that, because you never know what's going to happen. WR Berkeley Corp. Next on the list, TK Corporation. All right, so looking at the stochastics come down, looking like it wants to find some level of support. See where we open on Monday, of course. The close down to this level of support. The risk profile looks decent, about 4 or 5%. Be looking to see it bounce into this level here, certainly into this level here. And if it breaks below there, be looking to go about to here. Okay, and that's where there's some support. These highs from back here. Be looking to be a buyer all the way down into here for the move back up. Profit wise, from Friday's close, moves up into this level here, I'd probably be looking to take some profits again up into this range, the 9 to 10% greedy target. Obviously, we're always looking to see if it wants to break. If it breaks here, it's probably off to the races up to about 16%. So some good potential here. Real nice, actually. Next on the list, TNK. Okay, this is TK Tankers. Looks really good here. Again, coming down into this natural level of support, like to see it bounce. Risk is super tight, down to about 2-3%. Be looking to be a buyer all the way down into about here. I go even down to about this level, really, down where we found this level of support, this volume, these highs. Yeah, definitely be looking to buy down into here. Stochastic looks like it's bottoming out, so we should see a turnaround. That would be what we would expect, just looking at technicals here on the chart. Taking profit up into about 6%. Be looking to take some profits here, of course, up into highs here and up into these levels. Also on the list, AMC. Good old AMC. Okay, so AMC is making a move. It's turned around, looking like it's curled and moved up. Stochastics indicating that it's moving up. See where we are on risk from Friday's close down into here. It's wide. The chart is deceiving. Looks like 6-7%. Probably be a buyer into a little bit below that. You got to give it a little room, right? So you got to let it run down and see if it wants to just hit some level of support back here and bounce from there. But obviously, if it goes below that, probably not going to be too interested. But certainly, if it wants to do what AMC does, which is fly all over the place, I mean, obviously we could see it move theoretically up 30%. That's not outside the realm of possibilities. It's done that before and recently. So will it do it again? Probably not, but it could for sure. And if it does, we want to be involved with it. Also on the list, good old Palantir, the one and only Palantir. Well, Palantir is a great company, as most of you probably know already, familiar with the name. Big wash on Friday. That is a screaming opportunity to me. Looking to be a buyer into at least this level. It's wide, 8% for sure. I'd probably go down to about here even. If it wants to keep washing, that's just more gift. I would keep buying on this one. That's what I'm going to do. I can see it bounce here at this level where we see some highs here and here. So definitely looks like it's got some more room to run. The stochastic moving straight down, of course. This big, huge wash day on Friday, down what, 7, 9%, 9.5%. Great. That is a opportunity to me. It certainly looks like it could come down even further. So I would just be going small here, starting in small, adding in as it comes down. That's what I'm going to do, and be looking for the move back up in Palantir. And finally on the list here, we've got one that's a little bit of a strange name, is OKLO. This one, I mean, this is a riskier one here. I mean, let's take a look. I mean, just from the Friday's close down to this natural level of support here, it's 24%. Now, you going to buy this and hold it? Am I going to buy this and hold it down there? No, probably not. I take a stab at this small here on Monday, see where we open, of course, see if it wants to bounce from here and move back up, because certainly if it wants to go back up and move up into these levels, we have a big percentage here, right? The chart is incredibly deceiving. But I'd probably be looking at be a buyer into this level here. Maybe if it keeps going down, I'd be looking to get in over here. Then we got a gap down to here. Okay, so you want to go super small if you want to ride that down. That's what I would do, or just wait and see what happens. If it doesn't bounce here, maybe just get out, try again down here, perhaps, and certainly down into this gap fill. But stochastic would indicate that it's still got some more room to run down. So I'm going to be real cautious with this one. Like if I go in on Monday, depending where we open on Monday, it's going to be small, and I'll be looking to size in appropriately, just based on this huge range that you could come down, and just trying to take advantage of possible move back up and gaining some big percentages, because this one is flying all over the place. This is an incredibly deceiving chart. Probably not one that would normally be on my list, but we'll end it with this one as a pure speculation. Happy trading.